How does HIV affect men, or how does HIV successfully manifest in men? I made a video about the different signs and symptoms of HIV in men, or how are you possibly to know if a man is living with HIV, and I got a lot of reactions from people talking about that. Is it only men that HIV just affects, or is it just men that are just specific to the video? No, women are also prone to HIV. HIV is a viral infection that affects humans. They are acellular, and when they get into your system, you become infected. So if you're just coming across our video for the very first time, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click on the subscribe button down there. Turn on your notification bell so you receive more of our videos. Like, share, and comment your question under the comment section. Anytime, any day, an answer will be given to you. HIV is actually a viral infection that affects men and women. It affects anybody. Be you an elder person or a younger person, once you come in contact with the virus, you became infected. HIV, which is human immunovirus, affects men through contact, either sexual contact or coming in contamination with a sharp object that has already been infected, or taking a blood transfusion from somebody who has already been infected into a healthy host. This is how HIV can be transmitted, or can be transmitted, or it can come into the contact of a man. The major thing that it does is that it goes directly and strike down your immune cells. There's what we call the CD4 cells in the body that help to protect your body and give you immunity. Whenever HIV or whenever the virus enters into your system, it goes directly to attack the CD4 cells, bind to it, and begin to break it down. Those CD4 cells that is responsible to give you immunity against virus, those viral cells, they attach to it, they replicate in many forms in order to overcome that CD4 cells by breaking it down. And once they've successfully broken it down, what happens? You're now exposed to a lot of infections. There are different physical signs and symptoms that you will come up with as a man or as a woman. You begin to have rashes, you begin to have flus, you begin to have body ache, body weakness, loss of appetite, unexplainable weight loss, and many of it, malaise, fatigue. You become tired. In fact, you don't have appetite or anything, you can't eat anything, you become lean and lose a lot of weight, which you don't know, or which you don't expect to lose that kind of weight. So these are just the early signs and symptoms you will see after those viral infections get into your system. You as a man, when a virus get into your system, or when you are being infected with HIV or with the virus, human immune deficiency, it affects your sexual life. How does it affect? Your reproductive cells, they are in trouble. That's your reproductive organ. They are in trouble because your libido become decreased, that you don't even have the urge or the sexual lifestyle. You are no more attracted to your partner. There is gradual low or gradual reduction in your libido. You as a man, then low level of testosterone to also there. The testes, they produce testosterone normally to ascertain your sexual urges, to ascertain your sexual life, or to balance them. But when you are infected with HIV, there is low testosterone level in your system. Then aside the sexual life, it affects your mental behavior. Yes, stigma. That is the one word that has been revolving since 90s, when human immunovirus has been there. It has been a talk of the town. Social impact, environment, peer pressure, they all cause stigma on you. Feeling that, okay, if I share my status to this person might actually use it against me, or people will laugh at me, or people will stay away from me. That's the stigma that is what HIV does. So the first thing is to speak to your medical practitioner, confide in them, take out all your prescribed drugs, your ART drugs, antiretroviral treatment, take them. Make sure you don't miss any dose so that you can suppress the viral load to the barest minimum that you can be. Then in later stage or in complicated stage, it can result to loss of multiple organ function. like your kidney, it becomes affected, and many of your organs, it fails in their function. And not only that, it also predisposes you to an opportunistic infection. That is, since your immunity has been lowered down by the virus, it creates more avenues, creates more opportunities for infections to start coming up with tuberculosis and the likes. It affects your respiratory system, it affects your lymphatic system, it affects all your system, your heart rate, everything, it changes. That is the extent that HIV can actually does to your body. HIV is not something that every one of us should tolerate, especially whenever we are just feeling the symptoms or we are having those symptoms. The only way or the only method you can actually know if you are actually living with this HIV is to get tested. Please make it as a routine for yourself. Always go to hospital at least every month or every 3 months. Go to hospital or seek your medical provider's attention that, okay, I want to know my status of HIV. Get me tested. It doesn't mean that you are HIV, or it doesn't mean that, okay, you are, or even though you don't know, but it is very, very important and very, very necessary as a human, as a man or as a woman, that you should always get yourself tested. HIV is not written on anyone's face. It is only known when you get yourself tested. So make that test a compulsory thing, an important thing for your life, for your daily activities. Make it as part of your plan every year, every month, and every day, so that you always know your status, know your personal status, and know the status of people that surround you for a safety and healthy lifestyle. So this is just some of the ways in which HIV affects you as a man. Kindly go back to these videos that I've made regarding the signs and symptoms, early signs and symptoms of HIV, defined and learned to, so that you can actually learn more and learn further. Till we meet again in our next video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel so you can receive more of this information when next we have them for you. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to share to your friend today.